Hi, and welcome back to Arno TV. I'm your lovable host Arno, coming back to you with another video. So I'm back with you today, people. I'm back with you today because this situation, this crisis that's developing over in Europe, just over the water, is getting deeply concerning, okay? And that is because of what these tyrants, and when I say these tyrants, let me be clear who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the likes of Schallenberg over in Austria, and De Croo in Belgium, and Rutte in the Netherlands, and now, replacing Merkel, Scholz in Germany, okay? And this situation is getting serious, people. So let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at what our despicable, disgraceful, abhorrent media in this country have to say about it. Let's just see what they're saying about these, another weekend of protests throughout Europe. So let's go take a look. Let's just go take a look what our despicable media have to say for themselves. So let's start here with Klaus Schwab's friends over at the Daily Mail. Anger continues to boil over in Europe at COVID clampdown. Protesters take to the streets in Belgium as rules toughen for a third week in a row. Thousands of people marched through the streets of Belgium today in protest. Riot police fought with protesters and used water cannons to control the crowds. The Belgian government introduced more restrictions on Friday for a third week in a row. The protest comes just one day after 40,000 people protested in Vienna, Austria, over what Schallenberg is doing. Cities in Germany and the Netherlands also saw protests against COVID laws. So again, protesting against Rutte and now Scholz in Germany. It comes amid warnings of the highly transmissible Omicron variant in Europe. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? These people that we're dealing with, this Omicron variant, this is the perfect excuse that any of these people needed to lock us all down, put draconian measures all over us. And we can see what kind of draconian measures is becoming the norm. What's becoming the norm is the lockdown of the unvaccinated, followed by forced vaccinations on people. That is the narrative and the agenda that these people are now pushing. And these people, you know what I've told you? All of these people who are doing this, they're all working hand in hand with Schwab and all his acolytes over at the World Economic Forum, and all of them are pushing the agenda of the Great Reset, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and stakeholder capitalism. That is what these people are doing. And, people out there that want to think that I'm putting out conspiracy theory, am I? Well, if we go over to the World Economic Forum's website, let's take a look at what it says about Alexander De Croo. Alexander De Croo is part of a 2015 intake of World Economic Forum Young Global Leaders. So Alexander De Croo was taken in by Klaus Schwab and all his acolytes over at the WEF in 2015, and since then he's gone on to achieve all these things that they list after here, all of them. And now he's the Prime Minister of Belgium. And now this guy is doing things like this. Police using water cannons on anti-lockdown protesters. That is who this guy is, okay? And this is who he's working with. Or possibly, we could maybe look at someone like Scholz in Germany on the World Economic Forum's website. And he was at the last physical Davos meeting, they're talking about the global economic outlook. What do you think he thinks the outlook is now after what these people have been doing? Another one of these people who's working with Schwab, okay? Or possibly it could be Mark Rutte, who received a Global Citizen Award in 2019 in New York. And guess who? Guess who presented him that award? Oh, that's right. It was Klaus Schwab, wasn't it? And this is what he said at that event about Mark Rutte. Dear friends, just imagine a Prime Minister who, as you've seen, takes his bicycle to go to the office. If he makes a longer distance journey, yes, he has a car, but it's a 12-year-old second-hand Volvo. Isn't he so wonderful? And he's driving himself every week to go to the school, a school of immigrant children, to teach some history. Where do you find such a prime minister in the world? You find him in the Netherlands, and it's Mark Rutte. And guess who he's working with? He's working with Schwab and his acolytes. This is who Rutte is. This is who these people are. And as I've told you, what these people are doing are erecting a multilateral global system, as Schwab puts it, that's fit for the 21st century. And in this system will benefit them and their acolytes and the organisations that they all work with, which are the 1,000 richest companies in the world. That's who this system is going to be working for, and that is what these people are up to. These people are absolutely despicable. They are disgusting, these people. And people need to wake up to who these people are and what agendas they are pushing. And while all this is going on in Europe, what do you think Schwab's friends are putting out into the public consciousness of the British public through the Daily Mail? Okay? This is what they're putting out. Britain's Omicron outbreak grows by more than 50% in a day. 86 new cases take a total to 246, as scientists warns it's too late to halt the spread of overall COVID cases, rise by 16% in a week to 43,992. Now, remember, for months on Arno TV, when no one else was talking about it, were we not telling you that these people were going to lock us all down again this year? This is the perfect excuse these people need, okay? And we are going to be in a lockdown. We are going to be in a lockdown very, very, very soon. And don't be surprised, do not be surprised, if our despicable government, such as people such as Johnson and Patel and Gove and Hancock and Khan and Starmer, all these people who all claim not to be working together but are, their narrative, don't be surprised if their narrative starts to talk about locking down the unvaccinated population of the UK. Do not be surprised that is what these people are going to do, because these people will not be happy. They will not be happy till we're all locked down, we're all under draconian measures and rules, and they have this new multilateral system in place, completed, and we're all basically living in servitude to them and their acolytes. That is where we're at, okay? This is where we are at the end of 2021. And I remember, as I've said a couple of times recently, that I put out a video in January dreading where we'd be at within 6 months' time. Well, I never thought we would be at where we are right now, because what is going on and what you are witnessing is the end of democracy, and that is what these people are doing. And be under no illusions that is what these people are doing. Just in case anyone thinks I've forgotten, has anybody heard any news? Has anybody heard any news about what's happened to Dr. Andreas Nowak? Because I can't find anything. There's a blanket silence on this, and we've not forgotten about this. So we want to see some commentary from the media, from, governments out there about what has happened to this guy. Because this is where we're living. I don't know what the future holds anymore, because what is going on right now is just an absolute disgrace, and this is where we're at. This is where we're at, people, okay? So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more, then please like and subscribe to this channel, and once you do, please ring the notification bell so I can inform you guys out there about future videos that I'm going to be putting out about all these people, what they're up to, what agendas they're pushing, and who they're working with. Okay? Because I refuse to stay silent while these people out there rip up democracy on a day-by-day basis and throw it into the dustbin of history. Because that is exactly what these people are up to. And it's about time that a lot more people out there started to recognise exactly who these people are, who they're working with, and exactly what kind of agendas these people are pushing. Okay? So I'm going to be back soon with some more videos for you. But until I am, take care, stay rock and roll, and whatever you do, do not put your trust in these kind of people. Because these kind of people are an absolute disgrace. They have a lot to answer for. And there's no doubts about it.